You real, but a real. Fucking lead, I don't feel it. Fucking God, I don't feel it. Come to die, I'm about to kill her. Wait, hold up, let me catch the rhythm. Okay, I got it already. He crossed the line, he gon' regret it. Know how I rock, I rock it steady. Hope to keep it going steady. You better believe. Better find a one west side, it ain't hard to pay. Can't let it hard to pay. These people raise the nigga, better watch yourself. I'm getting his nail. Take me to blue face, and let them know. And I work too hard to pay. Gotta bring it out of God yourself. You know I keep it excited, don't give me a squeeze. You better believe. So they go loud, got all eyes on me. Everything what they talk about, like soldiers ride with me. They know I'm lethal. I got my bitch. I'm gonna get it, No, they gon' see. They ain't gon' believe that.
Hey, yo. This is what we see. It's gonna be like that until it goes up.
I don't be a Negro, be my nigga. I don't know y'all.
I ain't nobody's nigga.
Well, I mean, you somebody's nigga wearing this nigga top.
Now you're being condescending. You've been warned, all right? Let's move forward amicably.
Okay, well, so check this out. Now, first of all, you're throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me with the same.
Okay, see, now you found yourself a nigga. You looking for a nigga? Nigga here now, see?
This podcast, dark and cloudy, the chance of drive by.
You want to gun the just move back and they fire off. I think that we was better off segregated, so I hope the shit was regulated, my brain elevated, bars heavyweighted, every verse is demonstrated. That's why we shine like knives that be nickel plated, but every emulated grind never simulated. We knock it down the rep game till we renovated. Fuck around and leave the microphone disintegrated. Every beat we're eating up like a smorgasbord. Better keep our name out your mouth like it's Voldemort.
Oh, I'ma let the wolves loose and I can call them off. They got my people under fire like a Molotov.
Slavery was the Holocaust.
Let's shoot you on the phone call.
We having no remorse.
When all this stuff they fall apart. That's why you gotta hold you down if you a soldier. They wanna build you up real quick, you crumble over.
So me and Ty flipping scripts like we bipolar. Come around and talk shit, I'll fucking hit your molars. Riding for your house shot till you lose the motor. U.P.K had the truth while you was in your mother's stroller.
And as I got an open notice how these niggas choke ya. I remember trapping hard off the Motorola. A little baking soda made it hot in late October. And now I see these rappers froze with the bacon over.
Back at it like a crack addict with a bad habit. Bars over 9 bands, head low like rabbits. We illmatic, still matic, it's that blue magic. We in this bitch is going down like the Titanic.
And I don't give a
If it reach.
You hearing that boom back, we the only platoon clashes. Taking it to the matches, divvying up the ratchets. Never be missing factions, always ready for action. God decided what happened, enemies on the radar. So I scream out one question before I say y'all.
Your favorite rappers couldn't make it, so we're filling in with hit. Cause there's a long list of rappers that permitted them. They be filled with extra shit, and some of them be fucking men. I was a savage before I ever touched a pen. Street fighter like Ryu and Ken. With one tribes hitting harder than a I.S.U.P.K. What am I saying? Super Saiyan with the K.O.K. When someone said that you young rap to kill me in jail, roll with gorillas. King Kongs and Godzilla, straight U.P.K. killers, marksmen and sword wielders. Ex-drug dealers, cat boys and cat killers. Looks for anything going straight like 4-wheelers. For the most time, praise for standing taller than a pillar. Real was thriller, nobody iller, triller or riller. Fuck all these crackers, my niggas don't even like vanilla. We in the streets while these niggas hide behind
me
the
flame. My rhymes so fucking hit every vein. Turn a mild man and hip-hop head that Eddie Kane. And it's a shame, niggas how they sold for a name. Niggas scared of the war, they fucking lame. But it don't matter, ho, never find a rapper with a banner flow. No sabbatical, on my job in the battle though. Niggas think they goofing, but they lose a move a lateral. When y'all shadow flow, fill your melon like a cantaloupe. With the calico, make a move, that's the Falco. I've been in the game, my friend, long while ago. If the type of flow and eat your pain like a Tylenol. You ain't listening, don't need the plastic in it. Flow give you that sick feeling like spot kicking it. I get the beat, knife and fork and start making it. Bleeding through the pelican, spitting out pure adrenaline. You still trying to choose between the red and blue villain. When it's all said and done, my crew, we ill militant. Stay diligent, but sucker niggas ain't feeling it. a call for the blood. Hey, trying to decide my death, and I'm beside yourself. Sworn trouble, what you for? How you gonna hide yourself? Never got to die for his lies and his dreams. I got no love for the praise. No, this ruling things. And then my father's off the speed of me. I got greedy beers, one million features. This your death sentence. I'm talking slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. They ain't no doubt about it. If you on the wrong line, and get out for your spirit, you gon' die for your pride. By talking to you. So born for your life, try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta heal, let them heal. Tell the devil that they get this place. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah. Now they shook the bitches words out this animal. About to take these rappers back to school. Railroad standing home. They cross the line, ain't no coming back. Duplicate on cows. The only thing sweet is the honey check. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hang down death for the devil. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they gotta see my man is still close. You see a flag in the band, I see horns in the bitch. So please believe it. The white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' go with him to free me. No, they beat us to me. Because the cover is why they stay to they broke like sin. You got this thing on his knees. They wanna have peace. You see me let this bitch burn at 1,000 degrees. The man in the bosom of her feet. I told her I do anything she please. And I squeeze on the double D's. What you mean? I'm talking yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. They can't do nothing around for you. If you on the world around, and get out for your spirit, you gon' die for your pride. By talking to you. So born for your life, try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta heal, let them heal. Till the peppers that they get this place. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit I can't believe they did that.
Hey, yo, we good? Good to go? We live? All right, Most High Christ, give it up, man. It's the Israelite School of I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. All right, today's scripture breakdown. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take the questions first before Big Cat in the 13,000 Marvel Quad pull up. You know what I'm saying? So for now, we just take questions. Any questions online, anything like that. I saw your hand go up first, Aram. So, and also if anybody could let's first do this scripture real quick, and then I'll do that. Give me Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 10, right? You know what? You can start at verse 1. Start at verse 1, because what you're seeing right now in social media with what happened with the people from Honduras, right? The people from Honduras, they was trying to get in the border in America to stop them. Decided they were going to build a wall to try to stop the people. First of all, you gotta understand this: the people who occupy this land right now are not indigenous to this land. They stole this land from a very peaceable people. Those people were just trying to seek a little bit of refuge in America.
Right.
And of course, they were turned down at the border. And then, to my knowledge, you correct me if I'm wrong, to my knowledge, you still have children that's locked up in the cages right now, right?
Right.
At the border from that tried to escape what was happening in Honduras and those southern those places south of the border, correct? All right. On top of that, then you have natural disasters that be happening. Those natural disasters caused the people of Haiti to migrate to South America and try to find a way up through the border. And this happened very recently in the news. And give it up to the mission to Acuna. You know what I'm saying? All the brothers in Texas, man, under Captain Kahan and Captain Yatazak. What y'all got over there? Not for me. Salaki. I don't know for me. The water, though, I appreciate it. Those brothers went down there and put their lives in danger to be able to do something that a lot of people ain't able to do. When I say a lot of people, I mean namely the U.S. government don't want to do it.
Right.
They did something for those East Indians, right?
Right.
They did something for them people. What it was from Afghanistan or somewhere over there overseas. When they came over here and tried to make their way through the borders, they gave them people money and housing and resources, right? The Haitians, they didn't give any of that. They let them people live under that bridge. And it shows you that they're the Lord's people because these people don't have any direction. They don't have nobody to stand up for them. They lost. They don't know which way is up. They don't know east, even if they had a compass. Then, so you saw that happen. Now there's reports that over 40-something thousand Brazilians are coming up to try to get past the border as well. Who heard of that? Anybody hear about that? I know this is a report that I heard. There's something that's happening. I'm trying to find. Let's see if we can find something about that. People from South America, namely Brazil, trying to do the same thing that the Haitians is doing right now, trying to seek some type of refuge in America. You got to ask yourself, why won't they allow them to come into America? They allow people from Italy to come, people from France. Name some other countries that have came to America. Germany. Ireland. What's another one? I said Italy. And these people came to America and began organized crime. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The Sicilian Mafia, you know what I'm saying, at the water. The Sicilian Mafia came and brought a crazy crime to America. It impacted America so much that now Negroes and Hispanics are calling themselves after these people, idolizing them. With the last names like Gotti and give me another one, Capone. You know what I'm saying? Like, we idolize these people. At the same, go ahead.
I found what you was looking for with the Brazilians.
Okay. What's going on with that?
It just it says, this is Fox News, of course, but it's Border Patrol sees unprecedented number of Brazilians trying to cross Mexico border.
What did they? Let's go into the article.
U.S. Border Patrol says agents have apprehended an unprecedented number of Brazilian nationals illegally crossing the U.S. border. It says at the San Diego sector in California this year.
Did they give a number?
According to U.S. BP, SDC agents have apprehended more than 7,300 Brazilian nationals since October of 2020.
Okay, so that's what, 7,000. That's an alarming number. Go ahead.
By contrast, SDC agents apprehended just 330 Brazilian nationals. So they're saying the contrast between what one agency says versus the other.
Okay, so basically it could be something different. in totality. All right, go ahead.
Every month since April, CDC has encountered more than 1,000 Brazilian nationals illegally entering the U.S.
Stop. So at first they said in 2020 it was 7,000. Another agency says it was 300. Then they're saying now, since when?
It says every month since April.
Every month since April.
The SDC has encountered more than 1,000 Brazilian national illegals entering the U.S.
So that's every month they've encountered more than 1,000. How many months from April to October?
6, sir.
6 months. So that's 6 plus
6,000, I believe, sir.
6,000 plus 7,000.
It's like 13,000.
So now we got 13 plus 1,000. This is a lot of people.
Right.
You understand? I mean, this is a lot of people. Go ahead. And I don't believe these numbers because they never tell you the truth. Just like they didn't tell you that the Christian church wasn't doing nothing to feed the Haitians before the Commander YAHANNA and the Israelite school I.S.U.P.K got down there. You see what I'm saying? They haven't make it seem like they all right down there, huh?
Right.
And so we went down there to try to clothe and feed our people. And then we put shame on America. And now America wanted to, after that, then start feeding them and moving them from under the bridge and housing them and all of that. But go ahead.
A whopping.
A what?
A whopping.
That's crazy. A whopping. Go ahead.
114,000% increase from the same time frame in prior years.
Where do they get these numbers from, bro? Like, what scale are we using now? We not in the hundreds anymore? They're using on the millions. So the ratio we doing is what? I don't get the ratio. What chart they using? 100 and what?
114,000% increase.
Go ahead.
It says when just 6 Brazilian nationals were apprehended prior to, so the year prior.
Got you.
When reached by Fox News, an SDC spokesman attributed this dramatic increase to economic instability and violent crimes in Brazil. Processing this many Brazilian nationals, meanwhile, has strained the agency's resources due to language barriers and other factors, according to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection.
Stop. Now I want somebody else, not you. I want somebody else to look up the Irish migration to America or the Sicilian migration to America. Tell me how many people from Italy came to America and they had polio and they were processed and they weren't sent back. They was put into cities. It was given homes and given it was given asylum from America. Somebody find that as he continues to read that. Go ahead, read on.
The increase of Brazilian nationals illegally crossing the border reflects border patterns in recent months of illegal border crossings being committed by people who are not from Mexico or Central American countries.
So I'm just hold on, wait. Run that back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to rewind this a little bit more.
The increase of Brazilian nationals illegally crossing the border reflects border patterns in recent months of illegal border crossings being committed by people who are not from Mexico or Central American countries.
Okay. All right, I understand. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
If I could, that might be touching on the Haiti thing.
That's what I'm hearing. Because if it's not Central American or if it's not Mexican, then they have to be isolated Caribbean islands, you know what I'm saying? And also South American. Basically what they doing is they pinpointing the South Americans and they pinpointing the Haitians, but not naming them. And if you don't understand if you don't understand the language that's inside the American language, then you'll be lost right here. You see what I'm saying? But the crazy thing about it is they got a forked tongue for a reason. You understand? They got a forked tongue for a reason because they're telling you something flat out, telling you that you still wouldn't understand. Right. There's multiple layers to what they're saying on their tongue, on the surface. And if you don't understand the English language the way they use it, same way it's hard for them to understand the English language the way we use it, then guess what? You wouldn't know. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But go ahead.
That's it on it, sir. But if I could I read one of the comments that somebody spoke on this article? It said rebellion. When this, I guess that's his name. It says the unprecedented number of South American peasants illegally entering the U.S. will bankrupt our nation.
Damn.
Gone are the days when European immigrants were self-sufficient in assimilating into U.S. culture. The new norm is what. The new norm is what. Oh, I went into another article, but so like if I could speak on just that itself, it's telling you how they feel about anybody else other than European people being in this country.
And you know the European people came over here, so-called European people came over here. Them Edomites, our oppressors, they came over here, man, with Lyme disease, polio. They also came over here with bed bugs. Y'all didn't know the bed bugs came from the Caucasus Mountain, did you? You know that? Look it up. I'm gonna Google it right now. Go ahead.
Like I said too, if I could, I know that that back in there was a Caucasus out there, the lice came from so-called white women.
Lice too. They came over here with lice. What else, y'all? White people, these oppressors that came over here were the peasants. They were poor. They were the trash of the European countries that didn't want them there. And so they, just like in Cuba, and they say, oh, they gave us the criminals and they gave us the homeless and they gave us the impoverished people, and then sent it to America. America was claiming that Fidel Castro did something wrong by sending them over here. Well, guess what? Those European countries did the same thing. They did the exact same thing. They sent all of the sick, all of the famished, all the poor, all of the criminals. They sent them over here to America. How do you think they formed the Italian mafia? Those people was already in something over there in Sicily. Right. You understand? They just brought it to America. Where we at? Who got that? Who researched where the origins of where bed bugs come from? Anybody get that? Nobody did? My computer moving kind of slow right now.
I got the number for the amount of Italians that came over here.
Go ahead, say that.
Between around 1880 and 1924, more than 4 million Italians migrated to the United States. Half of them between 1900 and 1910 alone.
So 2 million Italians came over here between
4 million.
No. That's what I'm saying. Read the article again.
Between around 1880 and 1924, more than 4 million Italians migrated to the United States. Half of them between 1900 and 1910 alone.
Stop. Half of that is 2 million. That means on their first waves, it was 2 million of them. By the time 1924 came, it was double that. It was 4 million. It ain't nowhere near that at the border right now. America had the capacity to facilitate 4 million Italian refugees that came to America without the type of technology that we have today, without the type of resources that we have today, that America has today. Excuse me, I don't mean to say we. That America has today. America has the money, they have the budget, they had more land then because they had just stolen it from the Native American Indians.
Right.
And so they was giving if you went to a piece of land and you could keep it for a year and sustain it for a year, then you can keep that land. They was giving that all to these European descendant Europeans. That it was giving it all to them. Italian Americans, they couldn't speak English. You understand? They came over here speaking their language, so you can understand nothing they were saying. They had their own culture. They were criminals. How do we know? Because they came over here and started La Cosa Nostra, the mafia, as you know it now today. still get their hands in a lot of things today. So what do they mean when they say that they can't facilitate? How many Haitians was it that came across that border? Was it more than 300,000? Of course not. Was it more than 30,000? Of course not. They facilitated 4 million within like a 20-year span of Italian scum. You understand? Couldn't speak the language, came over here criminals, and they gave them a piece of America. America is not meant for you. America has never been meant for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And when you realize that the reason why they're doing what they're doing is because America is just not meant for you. It's not meant for you from Brazil. It ain't meant for you if you from Brazil, Peru, Argentina, Shalom, Lord Christ, from Haiti, if you from Puerto Rico, you understand? If you from, hell, if you live in America, it ain't for you. America just ain't designed for you, which is why I wanted to get the scripture. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 1.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 1. Allah have it. The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones.
Stop. Now, the hand of the Lord was upon me, meaning he getting orders from the Most High. You understand? And carried him out in the spirit of the Lord, meaning he going out and what the Lord wanted him to do, and set him in the midst or in the middle of what? The valley, which was full of bones. He got orders to go and prophesy to a people that was spiritually dead. It was alive, but they were spiritually dead, much like how you see today. Right. Our people, the men and women of our people are comfortable in what we have today. And it makes them spiritually dead because there's no morality in the way that they live today. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And caused me to pass by them round about. And behold. So
when it says and caused me to pass by and round about, that's talking about he had to assess what he was dealing, how he was going to deal with these people. You see what I'm saying? He got to take a look at the condition, which is something that the Christian pastors don't do. The Christian pastors in America, they don't come out here and take a look at your condition. Right. Jay-Z don't come out here and take a look at your condition and out here. Right. The rich people don't do that. Go ahead.
And behold, there were very many in the open valley.
Uh-huh.
And lo, they were very dry.
And they were very what?
Very dry.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. And he said unto me, son of man.
Now, what does this mean, though, about they was very dry? These type of people, man, spiritually, on a spiritual level, they dry bones. These bones in this valley were so dry. Why were they dry? Who knows? Simple, though. Go ahead.
So, like, if I could, I'll try. Is it because, like, the life was sucked out of them?
Think about a fossil, right? These bones are so dry, they damn near like fossils. Been there for a long time in this state. Go ahead.
Go. And calls me, it's like verse 3. And he said unto me, son of man, can these bones live?
Now, this is what everybody say. Can you fix the condition of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? Nobody believes you can. We just went on the reservation, and brother, it's bad. The condition of the brothers on them Gadites on that reservation, and this is just one of them that we went to. But them brothers on that reservation, they can't pay their phone bill. They dressed in rags. You understand? They children dressing around in rags. Their homes are breached. When I say breached, I mean they got multiple broken windows on every house that I saw. You understand? They just completely done. They done in and they left there for dead as if don't nobody give a damn about them, which nobody does. But I tell you who does, Commander General YAHANNA does. Right. Just like Ezekiel. He giving men orders to go out here and move around about these people and assess the situation. Go ahead.
God. And he said unto me, son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest.
He said what?
O Lord God, thou knowest.
He said, O Lord God, thou knowest. Meaning, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel literally saying, man, I don't have a clue. You know, though. Only you know. You know how people be like, man, only God knows this. You know what I'm saying? Only God knows. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Again, he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
He said, do what to these people?
Hear the word of the Lord.
No, what did he say to do to these people? It's like, never mind, pass the class over to preaching captain of 13,000.
Hey, disrespect my rank rival. I'm an officer offended. Yeah. Okay. Where we at with it? Sharon is Karen. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a apocrypha. If I could. Where we at with it? Yeah.
Ezekiel 37.
I thought my bag was in here, man. Let me one of them Bibles too, Fly. I know y'all like to use y'all phone. I'm old school. I got to use a Bible. Oh, there we go. What's this? Still like mine anyway. That was my name. Oh yeah, what we going over?
The Valley of the Dry Bones. What I was doing, I was talking about. It was alluding to that exceeding great army.
Yeah.
That we about to run into. We're talking about brothers from Brazil fleeing Brazil, coming up here from Honduras, from Haiti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And, you know, what we got to do as far as our job to make sure, you know what I'm saying, it's happening. So we just getting right to the part. What was that, verse 3?
Verse 4.
Verse 4. We get to the part where what our job is about it, sir.
You said Ezekiel what?
37 and 4.
Bear with me 1 second. All right, let's go.
Ezekiel chapter 30.
Let me get that with you, Sly. So y'all heard about that, right? What was it? How many was it? Brazilian, brother, was it?
Well, we just went over that article. They don't have the numbers straight.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers that they calculated so far seems like close to 15,000. But of course,
the one I seen, he was on the news. They said 46,000. It was like 46,000 Brazilians was trying to get into America. You see what I'm saying? It was like DA saying on the surface, it looked like, you know, these people was lost and which they are, but that ain't nothing but the Most High bringing them tribes together. You see what I'm saying? As is prophesied in the Bible. In case you don't know, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, like he bringing out, we the 12 tribes.
That's right.
We come in 12 different flavors, but we all niggas. I know it may seem like Mexicans ain't niggas, but they niggas. You see what I'm saying? They got their own style, you know, everything. Low riders, they just as gangster. They call each other. When they amongst themselves, they call each other nigga anyway. If you ever grew up around Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, which I have, this is how they talk. You see what I'm saying? So, now that's heavy. You said we had 37 and what now?
Verse 4.
Let me get a water if I could. All right. Give Kayash. I'll give Officer Kayash a hand. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? Brother went down there to Mexico, passed out some food to the brothers and sisters. How much food was you able to give away?
Because our cat wanted us to give out like bundles. We was able to give bundles to about 40 families. We was able to feed about 40 families.
Most high Christ. Give him a hand. 40 families got fed on the strength of Commander YAHANNA. The great work Kayash did. Brother went out of town. He ain't just go out of town, you know, and kick up his feet and, you know, enjoy the nice weather and drink. He went and put some work in. So
that's right.
That's commendable. Most high Christ. I was hoping you just gonna make it back alive. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of them pictures you sent me, I say, damn, he is definitely in the Mexican ghetto. Yeah, I told the brother, let me know when he touched back down. All right, let's go. Read where you at, bro.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones.
The Lord said what?
Prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
Hold on 1 second. All right, let's go. Come on, slide.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 4. Again, he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones.
O ye what?
O ye dry bones.
What does it mean when a bone is dry? Or wrong?
Like spiritually dead, sir.
Right. Bone. In order for bones, you look at your body structure, your bones is a part of your whole physical makeup, but the life is in the blood. You lose the blood, that's it. It's over for you. All that blood come up out of your body, you done. So this is why the Lord's saying your bones don't have any life. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, we just the walking dead out there. That's what you see. They actually got movies called The Walking Dead, walking around like zombies. You understand? I bring this out all the time. Gremlins. Right. You know what I'm saying? All these different movies, they you know, are to signify what we are in this land here. And to be dry, it means you have no knowledge of anything. You're not living. Read.
O ye dry bones. Hear the word of the Lord.
The Lord said what?
Hear the word of the Lord.
That's where we come in. As the prophets, we come out there. Our people don't know their nationality. They just came out with a story about that whole DNA hoax. Right? Anybody hear about the DNA hoax and the police? You gotta hear about that, DA? Did you hear about that?
I was trying to listen to it. I think Commander YAHANNA was talking about it.
Yeah, well, apparently the FBI are linked to the DNA. You remember that everybody go and they try to find out what their nationality is, and the DNA people tell you, oh, yeah, you got family from China, and then you got family from Zimbabwe, right? Which is, you know, if you're doing it, all you got to do is look at the person and say, okay, here go another black person. I just got to tell them that they from one of these countries over here in Africa, and they going, before you know it, they gonna take a plane trip over there to the Congo and all that. Go show them people from the Congo that this is what the white man told me I am. How you think the Congo people gonna look at them? Anyone know? I'll tell you, like a damn fool. Okay? Like a damn fool, because ain't a person from the Congo no damn well, and ain't no paperwork, you know what I'm saying, gonna solidify that this is where you from. So what happened is the FBI, they in on the hoax. What they do is they've been using the DNA to catch criminals. So you go in there and you give your DNA to the
FBI. I mean, to the DNA.
To the DNA people to try to find out who you are. Meanwhile, they taking that data and giving it to the FBI. So this is what's been going on. All right. Read on.
Verse 5.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord God unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
The Lord said he gonna what?
I will cause breath to enter into you. And ye shall live.
And ye shall what?
And ye shall live.
What is that? What is that talking about? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's like you could almost pair that up with breathing the breath of life in Adam, Genesis 2:7.
That's exactly what you precepted with. Yeah, that whole Adam, the breath of life is what though? What is the breath of life? Roman one. I mean, Kazal one.
So like I say, that's knowing the law, statutes, and commandments.
That get a brother hand. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Life. You want to know what living is. You know how people say, man, you know, this is a person who's alive, but he started to, you know, get money, or he started to live a certain lifestyle. What term would he use once he started living good? I'm living now. You ever heard somebody say that? Even though you know they're alive, they're like, man, I'm actually living now. Why are they saying that? Wrong.
Person said, yeah, that's what you said, because they
their status has moved up.
Yeah, they, you know what I'm saying, before they was down and out. They had nothing. Poor. Now they been, you know, you might have you working a job, you getting money, you ain't in poverty no more, you able to take trips. Before you was there, you couldn't leave your block. You see what I'm saying? So now you living. But that's the same way what the Bible was saying. The breath of life for us, you know what I'm saying, is the law, statutes, and commandments. Once we as a people start obeying these law, statutes, and commandments, you feel, there ain't a person in here that can't tell me you don't feel like a brand new person.
Right.
Which is why you get a brand new name, because you are not that gremlin who you were before. Every last one of us who in here, before we came into the truth and got clinked up and got the breath of life up in us, we were gremlins. You understand? Read on.
Verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I will lay up sinews upon you.
Mm-hmm.
It will bring up flesh upon you.
Mm-hmm.
And cover you with skin.
And cover you with what?
With skin.
Mm-hmm.
And put breath in you. And ye shall live.
And you shall what?
And ye shall live.
What does that mean? The Lord gonna do all these things, give you sinews and skin so that you could live. Well, I need to prove. Give me what is that? Baruch 4:10. Give Baruch 4:10 as well. Read that part one more time, Pawan.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 6. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you.
Did y'all also see this? Man, so much stuff to talk about. Did y'all also see about the new Superman bisexual? Y'all hear about that? Yeah, Superman's son now is. When we tell you, you know what I'm saying, that they making homosexuality the norm. We told you that the UPK told you this 10 years ago, that this was going to be the norm, and it's only going to get worse. It's going to get so bad that they're going. Pedophilia is going to be legal. Somebody is going to be able to say that your 10-year-old child, me and your 10-year-old child, then fell in love. Okay, and in the court, the white man, our oppressor, being the devil that he is, he gonna hit that gravel and say, "Well, that's lawful. That child belongs to that." It seems unreal to you, but 30 years ago, men walking down the street holding hands was unreal. Women, you know what I'm saying, walking around holding hands was unreal. You got women now walk with a harder bop than a man. Bop, bop. They walking up the block like they hard. They get hit with one of these manly blows. Then all of a sudden, the woman gonna come out of you. You get hit with one of these. I'm telling you, immediately you gonna turn into Betty Boop and get to just cleaning and mopping. I got something else for you that make sure you gonna know you're a woman again. Yeah, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Get you some. Let me stop. I'm gonna remind you. Somebody had their hand up. Go ahead.
Right now, David Chappelle is really stirring up the hornet's nest.
Oh, that's another thing. Get Dave Chappelle a hand, man. Now, once again, Dave Chappelle is not in the truth. Right. All the time it be somebody in the world that does something that's, that's sort of. It seems like they're in the truth. Right. You see what I'm saying? They'll do things, and what the scriptures say, it's like a law unto themselves. Right. You see what I'm saying? He ain't, he went up there, did that homosexuality thing, and listen, and stood on it. And then at the end of the comedy joint, he said, "I want y'all to try to take my shit off of Netflix." That's what he said. You see, and Netflix came out a week later. It seemed like Netflix was about to buzz. They came out a week later and said, "We will not be taking it off." You see what I'm saying? We will not be doing it. Go to show you that if you take a position, a person may not like it, but they go respect it. Everybody understand? We ain't like certain groups, you know what I'm saying, to where because the whole earth is confining to homosexuality, we are not gonna say nothing about it, and we're gonna get down with it because everybody get down with it. Everybody understand? So that's why I say it's a ton of things. Read on.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 7. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together.
And then what?
A shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. Verse 8. And when I beheld, lo, the sea.
Hold on 1 second. Give me one of these.
It's a lot. Let one of them men, that car, take it away.
Oh man, they did. There's another story too. Y'all got to check out. That's why we gotta get this we gotta get this podcast off the ground now. There's another story where this black woman who was a fighter, right? They all posed for a picture. She posed for a picture. They took her face and made it white. Turned her into a white woman. So now she got a lawsuit against me. I mean, who does that, man? Like she wouldn't go notice. I mean, come on, my God, these people are an abomination before the Most High, man. Where you leave off at, Kawan?
Verse 7.
Let take it.
Come. This is Ezekiel 37, verse 7.
Go ahead, brother.
So I prophesied as I was commanded.
Also, too, I definitely want to talk about the Dante Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying? We can't say get a brother in hand, but Israel, which this is since we've been here in America, because we so beat down and destitute of who we are, we always use our sports figures as a representation of us gaining some type of victory in the earth. Yeah, everybody understand? Whenever a sports star gets some achievement, we as especially boxing, you could go back all the way to Joe Louis, all these different boxers. Whenever they won, the people went crazy in the streets, as though now we're going to be somehow respected by the white man because Joe Louis won the boxing title, or Muhammad Ali won the boxing title. Them devils going to get them, and they belt, and then guess what? Black people, once the fight is over and the belt is given out, what reality are blacks and Hispanics going back to? Who knows? Rome, poverty. Trick, y'all ever heard that song Trick Daddy made back in the day? When he said on the song, he say, "You world champion and the MVP, you still a nigga." You ever heard that song before about Trick Daddy? We gonna play that at the end. See if you can find that, Kawan. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do in the sports world. Oh, you know, Michael Jordan holding up all that sex and you niggas crying, kissing trophies. We're going right back to the reality. When it comes to socially, we're going right back to the reality of being on the bottom. You understand? Because that ain't the race that we supposed to be racing. That ain't the fight that we supposed to be fighting in our oppressor's arena. He always, even when we think we win, he win in the arena. You understand? He the one sitting up in the box seats, you know what I'm saying, with $1 million rings on. And if he's paying these cats this money, what in the hell do you think he's making off the top? You think he doing a 50-50 split? They paying these ball players, man, $200 million, $300 million. Well, what you think they get? You understand? What do you think they get? Nah. So I know black people seen Dante Wilder lose, and they felt as though the whole race lost. Even his brothers and sisters in the school, I'm like, oh, come on, man. His brother, he lost a bot, man. We still gonna inherit the goddamn kingdom, man. Relax. Everybody understand? Just because Dante Wilder lost, it don't mean that black people, that we not a great people. Okay? All right, so let's go. Keep reading. Make sure we don't forget to go over that. Dante Wilder. Let's go.
So I prophesied as I was commanded.
So he did what?
Prophesied as I was commanded.
What verse you at?
Verse 7.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, bro.
Can you break down verse 6, bro?
Yeah, read verse 6 again.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I will lay sinews upon you.
What is sinews? First, you got to understand that if you understand the scripture. The bar?
Flesh. Starting to put flesh on it.
Putting the flesh on the bones. Okay? Mariah?
Oh, God, exactly what D.M. was just saying. The definition on Google, it said it had two parts. It says a piece of tough, fibrous tissue, connecting muscle to bone,
there you go.
bone to bone.
There you go.
A tendon or ligament, the sinews in her neck. And another one, the parts of a structural system or things that give it strength or bind it together.
Good. That's good. That's all we need. Okay. All right, read on.
And I will lay sinews upon you.
I will do what?
Lay sinews upon you. And will bring up flesh upon you.
And I will what?
Bring up flesh upon you.
And I will bring up flesh upon you. Remember now, these people was dry. You understand? They was dry bones. Now they getting sinews put upon them. The Lord bringing flesh upon them. Read on.
And cover you with skin.
And do what?
Cover you with skin.
What's your question? Go ahead.
Meaning basically, it's like, so as the Lord is putting the breath of life in them, He's just making them stronger, giving them flesh. Is that like synonymous with saying, okay, I'm giving you an identity, covering you with skin? Like, you know what I'm saying? He did that before He did the breath of life. I'm trying to see if this synonymous with what we see in today. Like, you see black people, we almost dead. We still divided, but we starting to get wiser and wiser.
Y'all get a brother in hand. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what you're saying. When you start to see, like the whole Dave Chappelle, him standing on, homosexuality, right? When you start to see people, blacks and Hispanics, Native American Indians, stand on principles in the Bible, right? Start to come together, you know what I'm saying, without even having the knowledge of the truth. They doing things that will make you say, well, damn, this, we've been riding in the car listening to, what's the cat we listen to? RBG, you know what I'm saying? And you would think these cats is in the truth based off of what they saying. So that's the whole, the blood, the sinews and all that. That's black people waking up. You understand? Waking up and being made whole like you should be, instead of walking around dry and dead. Right. When you go out here, you go in all these cities, our people was they like I said before, they the walking dead. Right. They don't have life. You understand? Why would the Lord consider them a dead man walking? Why would the Lord consider that a person who doesn't have the truth to be dead?
Because they walking around, they just going with the flow of things. They not even paying attention to basically what's in front of them. They just going along with it.
That's true, but give me more. Why would a person be considered the walking dead? Come on.
Because in their mind they don't have a purpose to live.
They don't have a person to live. They don't have. We don't know who we are. All that's true, Karyash.
So all the law, statutes, and commandments, you might as well be dead.
Get a brother a hand. You are dead. Listen. It's almost a guarantee. Without the law, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna die in this place. When I say die, not a death where you live to 100 and you just one day die in your sleep. You understand? You're gonna die from getting shot in the head. You understand? You're gonna be an innocent sister in there. You know what I'm saying? Get shot in the back of the head. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna die from AIDS. Just look up all the statistics. All the statistics: AIDS, cancer, diabetes, COVID-19 deaths. You number one in every last one. You are a dead man. You ever somebody say this cat? Why would a cat in the street say, man, stay away from cuz he a dead man walking? Why would they say that?
Somebody got a bounty on.
Somebody got a bounty on this. Get a brother a hand. Somebody got a bounty on this cat's head right here. Well, guess what? The Most High, if you ain't keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Most High got a bounty on your head. That's what black and Hispanics have been. We ain't figured it out yet. Why are we so much turmoil in here? Why the Brazilian people don't have a home? Why don't the Mexican people have a home? You thought that's not their land. Else they wouldn't be running trying to get over here. You see what I'm saying? The Brazilian people, Haiti, all the 12 tribes, you can wave that flag all you want, talk about and you ain't independent from who? I'm trying to, who in the hell are Puerto Ricans independent from? It's nice to roll up and down with the flags and all that. Right. Nigga, the white man run you. You under the foot of another people. The white man want to round up every nigga in Chicago right now. He's rounding you up. You might want to put up a gun fight, but he got a gun. He got guns that you don't got. He got a weapon that you don't have. Now you have to ask yourself, why are you in this position? Because you don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. That's why. Yeah, everybody understand? It ain't hard. It's simple. The Lord say don't eat pork. You just got to put pork in the pot. And the Lord telling you don't eat pork because he know what's supposed to go in your body and what ain't supposed to go with the body. But you gonna argue against God himself and say, I'm gonna eat this pork anyway. I just can't. I've been eating it since I was little. That's what the people, when I came out the world, cats in the world would say to me, well, but you grew up off, nigga, so what? Right. I did a lot of things when I was young. I ain't gonna keep doing it. Right. You learn something wrong, you stop, don't you? Hey, come on, man. We gotta stop this. Homosexuality is wrong. Right. But niggas will argue you up and down. Don't say nothing. But you know what they will argue about? What we're about? A man having more than one wife. They got conferences. Turn on YouTube right now. A bunch of women sitting around. And I just don't know why. You see what I'm saying? But how many women you see sitting around having groups talking about men becoming gay? How many you see? None. But what women don't realize is if all your men become gay, you ain't getting a man anyway. It's hard enough for you to get a man. But when everybody if women don't stand up against homosexuality, you're not going to get a man. You understand? That's what if that's what sisters don't understand. You trying to fight against things, you know what I'm saying? When you try to fight up against the Lord, the things that the Lord said that are lawful, you don't realize you're trying to fight against the Most High. And that ain't a victory you're gonna win. Everybody understand? Let's read on. Let's get Baruch 4:1 real fast. So a person can understand what life truly is. Read that, brother.
This is the book of the commandment of God.
This is the what?
The book of the commandments of God.
That's why this book here is the #1 seller. Right? Thousands of religions were started off of this book here. You see what I'm saying? 1,000 stores, everything surrounding this book. And this book here is nothing but the records of our people. Read on.
And the law that endures forever.
And the what?
And the law that endures forever.
I don't know how a Christian gonna slither their way out of this one.
Right.
Because a Christian to tell you, oh, God's laws is done away with. We ain't got to keep God's laws. Right. Pass me that pork chop. You just got to, you can't eat a lamb chop, huh? A pork chop just tastes that much better than a lamb chop. Go ahead.
Then they got turkey chops.
They got turkey chops.
They be good.
You can't get a beef or a turkey hot dog. You just got to eat the pork one. Just got to be the one. And salami is nasty anyway. To me, I don't like salami or buff bologna. I hate that. I hate that shit so much as a kid being poor, man. When I got an age before I even knew the truth, I hated salami, man. Anybody else? Salami and
shrimp.
All of it just got the ham.
You just had no taste to it at all when you eat it.
Just
had no taste to it.
Yeah, this is what you eating here. This was the more affordable meat that everybody had in their refrigerator. Salami, bologna,
hot dogs,
you know what I'm saying? You know, you wouldn't even boil a hot dog a lot of times. You just take it, pop, and it was on. All right. But what you don't know is that they forced the slaves to eat pork.
Right.
This oppressor didn't transformed you into what he wanted you to become.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why we've been like, because he's dead. He really is a dead man walking. He ain't got the law, statutes, and commandments. So you following somebody that used to crawl on all fours, came out of the damn. You following like an animal. This who you follow. This who you going to get your knowledge from. An animal, a beast. Read on.
All they keep it shall come to life.
All they that what?
That keep it shall come to life.
When you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, you're gonna come to life. You're gonna live. Meaning your things will be well with you. But when you try to come up against the Most High's laws, they're not gonna be well with you. If you believe that you're gonna become rich from selling drugs, we'll see. We can look at the statistics and see that if you live that lifestyle, it is a wonderful lifestyle. You're getting all that money, all that cash in there, but that cash comes with a death certificate, brother. When you sit in front of that judge and they give you 50 years or 40 years for a non-violent crime, and now you got to sit in jail all day around a bunch of hard men, somebody telling you when to take a shower, when to do this, when to do that, you know what you're gonna sit back and think? None of this was worth it. Me driving a 500 Benz wasn't worth it, man. What? Because I'm riding leather? What are we talking about? Because you get to be able to, front in front of women who don't give, these women don't give a damn about a drug dealer, because the minute you get locked up, and when you're locked up, what's the first thing you hear when you get on the phone? Oh, so-and-so with so-and-so now. And that just making it, come on, man. How you think you got the broad? You see what I'm saying? So you putting your life on the line to impress a bunch of bitches who don't give a shit about you. They could care, all they care about is that money. They have babies by you and everything. And still, you sleeping in the bed, you sleeping with the enemy, you don't even know it. Right. He cared nothing about it. I just hate that. I'm just telling you. That's what the reason why I'm telling you, because I didn't live it. You see what I'm saying? I done got locked up for selling drugs, went in there and said, when I'm trying to eat this food here that is just disgusted, they took some oatmeal and slapped it in and a couple pieces of pork and a couple of Kool-Aid. This is what you eat. All that going to the restaurant, Pandarosa and all that, and all that's over with now. Listen, what you know, I've heard a person say, within a blink of an eye, your life is over. That's what happened to me. I woke up, I'm using the toilet where it's like y'all sit in the room, I'm using the bathroom in front of 50 niggas, man. Okay? And this is so you telling me that this selling drug, this is worth it? And nah, it's not worth it. And you realize, you know when you realize that when you're locked up. But while you on the street, you wearing big jewelry, and then now you know how cats is now. They wear big jewelry, get all that money, then they turn into rappers then. Somebody say, man, when you living that life, you might as well rap about it. See what I'm saying? And then you see what happened to the rappers. I was telling my rib, it's like that, man. I don't even see why people want to become a rapper nowadays, because you bound to get shot. You understand? Read on.
But such as leaving shall die.
But such as what?
But such as leaving shall die.
When you leave these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to die. The Lord is going to be against you when you leave these laws, statutes, and commandments. You the one people on earth you can't leave them. You under a contract. Your forefather, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they impressed the Most High so much that he made a covenant with these men that you would be his forever. And the Lord don't break bad on no contracts out. Yeah, everybody understand? The DA?
It's certain brings to my mind when brothers be talking
about
something.
Brother, you all right?
Yeah, come.
When you try to tell them about the laws, you know what I'm saying, on the streets, they start talking about common sense.
Yeah.
As if they had common sense enough to even change it. Well, brother, I know it's all common sense.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? When I first came in True, every time I talk to somebody, brother, I already know these laws. I've been knowing. You ain't telling me nothing new. See, nigga, a day later, nigga, you smoking a pipe, but he don't.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's all I was about to say. You know what I'm saying? It's just heavy how, you know what I'm saying, how if I could give it up for Captain Mama Choir, bring these damn scriptures to life. To bring these scriptures to life and start having you thinking about certain things you wouldn't ever think about when you start getting a breakdown. That's one of the things that these dry bones they need. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, like, once again, Dave Chappelle not in the truth. You know he's not in the truth because he's standing strong on the homosexuality, but he's going to do something that's going to show you that he's not in One West, which is why the prophets of God have to be in front of Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's supposed to do what? Invite Kabbalah and YAHANNA on this show and say, this is the cat who y'all supposed to follow, not me. This is the cat you follow. You want to be perfect? Because the Lord require of you to be perfect. I hate to tell you. Mm-hmm. Even the Christians running around night and day talking about, ain't nobody perfect. That ain't what the Bible says. You could be perfect when you did that spelling test. Then you went home when you was a little brat of a kid. I got 100. See what I'm saying? Look, every time you got 100, you want somebody to give you a little crusty behind $10 or $5 because you got 100. But then when they come to keeping the laws, we can't do that. But which one you can't do? You see what I'm saying? Is it the pork? Is it the homosexuality? Is it the leaving your man because he went and got another woman? Which is it? You think you leave a man because he got more than one woman, then you in some, just like General Hyman say, your stupid mind makes you believe that when you leave this cat that got more than one woman, the next cat that you're going to go with, your life is going to be amazing. He's going to be the cat that you didn't dreamt about in your dreams all day, man. He's never going to have another woman ever. He's going to only be with you up under you 24/7. Mm-hmm. Do whatever you say and he's just never going to do no wrong until you molest your daughter. So you molest your child. Then you see you might have should have stayed with that man. You can't persecute a man for something that God allows. I know in your mind you think you can, but you can't. Men had since slavery, you could look it up. Men on the plantation was having more than one woman. Look it up. Papa was a Rolling Stone. What the hell you think that was about? Next show me a nigga that ain't got 3 or 4 baby mamas. Show him to me. I ain't met him yet. When I was in the world before I even knew about having more than one woman, every nigga that I hung with in the world had more than one woman. Every last one. Okay? Even the ones who was quote unquote married. You know, you had a couple partners, they went and sat and did the holy matrimony in front of everybody, fronting and all. Come on, man. Then the minute we get in the car, you know what that nigga do? Take that ring, go right in the glove. Come on, yeah, we gone. I'm just telling you. Take that ring, throw it right in the glove. Bloop. You see what I'm saying? Hey, your woman know you got other women too. A lot of you niggas, you don't lock your phone. Your woman go right at right. She know you sleep hard. She just wait for you to go to every night. She just wait for you. She know that she listen for that right snore. She go right over there, get that phone. Boop. They go right through every conversation. Oh, it didn't happen to me. It happened to you, Captain. Right. But I don't give a damn. Right. You go on my phone, I can guarantee I tell my ribs, go in there. Because what you looking for is in there. It's in there. Whatever you think I'm doing or saying to somebody, I'm doing it. I'm spitting heavy. I don't give a fuck. Go through my phone. I'm a real man. I'm going to tell you. You leave me because I got another woman, bitch. Lord be with you. I'm going to tell you. You can go through that. They didn't went through that and found what they want. How you know how I know? Because I wake up out of my sleep and I hear that phone hit a wall. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I say, damn. I look up, you all right? Motherfucker looking at you like Satan. You ain't gonna cut me and then I'm getting that. Other than that, I'm going right back to sleep. Let's move on, man. Y'all know that's one of my favorite topics, man. Oh, man. Shit, it's a lot. Go ahead. Where we at?
So we're on Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Can I start
We had verse 2. Oh, slack.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endure forever.
And the law that what?
That endure forever.
Yeah, you better show your pastor that while your pastor's sitting there telling you God's laws is one done away with, but he do want that tithe money, don't he? Mm-hmm. You tell him, well, next time your pastor asks for tithes, tell him, well, you say, well, I thought God's laws done away with. Ain't none of us perfect.
Yeah, right.
Okay, he gonna say, well, sister, I know that, but you better put that damn money. I don't give a damn what I preached up there. So put the damn money in the envelope. Read on.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
Uh-huh.
But such as leave it shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
That's crystal clear. You don't follow the Lord's dietary laws, you're going to get cancer. You want to know why so many old black people got cancer, diabetes, and all that? Because they are eating foods that the Lord did not prescribe. You should want to smoke cigarettes, you're going to get throat cancer. That's all. You want to have abortions, you're going to get breast cancer. You're going to get it. Unless you repent and turn back, you're going, whatever disease the Most High got out there for you, you're going to get it. Everybody understand? Read on.
Verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob.
Do what?
Turn thee, O
Jacob. The Lord wants you to turn. The way you've been walking, you know what I'm saying, ain't the way that the Lord wants you to walk. You think that the Lord wants you to love all nations, all people, and hold the Chinese people hand, hold white people hand, and we walking in heaven together. Meanwhile, you holding their hand trying to walk into heaven. Meanwhile, the white people doing this. They shaking your hand loose. Like, nigga, let me go. Chinese people, let me go. I mean, you dog. But we all believe red. We all going to heaven. We all, come on, man. Okay, read.
And take hold of it.
Do what?
Take hold of it.
The Lord wants you to take hold of your culture.
Right.
But this is what the people, the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K have done. Give everybody in the UPK a hand. brother or sister. Because one thing that we do, we arm ourselves up to prepare for battle. Sis.
What if you get one of those illnesses and you are
If you get one, give me an example.
diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer?
Well, what I found, a lot of brothers and sisters come in here with that already. So you come in with any illness, in the truth, the way that, how do you think you get rid of it? If you come in with an illness, how would you get rid of the illness?
Follow the law, statutes.
Follow the law, statutes, commandments. Say you in the truth and you get diagnosed with diabetes and all these different things. How do you think you battle it to not have it? Follow the law, statutes, commandments. That's true. What else do you need to beat certain of those illnesses? Go ahead.
See counsel.
Counsel. A lot of brothers and sisters get these different diseases because even in the truth, people be doing things they ain't got no business doing. If you come to me and say, I got high blood pressure and diabetes, and I said, well, what your doctor tell you? Stop eating fried chicken. Well, you better stop eating that fried chicken then.
Right.
What you think, because you in the truth, that the Lord gonna protect you when the Lord said that you should seek out thy physician. You understand? You better exercise. You come and get counsel. A lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying, until before they lay down with a woman, what should you do before you lay down with a woman? Who knows? For one,
Go ahead and get tested.
go ahead and get tested.
Right.
Now you could be a brother. I'm coming to you. You could be simple. A brother could be simple. Go lay down with a woman and get AIDS. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is it? Go ahead, sis. It's the brother's fault, even though he's in the truth.
Right.
Just because you in the truth don't, you know what I'm saying, that don't mean that everything gonna be right with you if you don't obey the instructions and listen to your counselors in there. It don't even have to be AIDS. It could be any sexually transmitted disease.
Right.
All of that could have been prevented if you had followed the counsel that we give. But you know what happens with a lot of brothers and sisters in the school? They call for counsel, get counsel, and never follow the goddamn counsel. You understand? And then wonder why things don't go well with them. But this be my point. If you know you're not going to follow the counsel, why are you calling me? Don't waste my time. Everybody understand? Don't call for counsel you know you're not going to follow. Mariah?
I said, if I could, could this be a precept?
Tell me where you at. Tell me where you at.
Exodus chapter 23 and verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
Exodus chapter 23 verse 25.
Go ahead.
And ye shall serve the Lord your power, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of thee.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 26.
That's a good preach. Get a brother a hand. So you understand, sis? You gotta, even though you in the truth, you gotta walk, you gotta live this every day. Every day is a fight, you know what I'm saying? To not just you gotta remain in the truth. You understand? Man, so it's an everyday fight. All right, where we at?
Baruch chapter 4, verse 2. Walk in the presence of the light.
Damn, what I just say? This is spiritual. Here, read that again.
Walk in the presence of the light.
What is it to walk in the presence in the light? You got to actually do what we say. You understand? A lot of sisters come in here and we tell sisters, don't marry men in the world. Do not marry a brother in the world. What do? They go back and marry a brother in the world.
Right.
Now, it's different from already being married to somebody in the world, but then they go marry. Instead of getting a man in the truth, they go back and marry somebody in the world. You know what I tell them? If you go back and marry a man in the world, your life is going to be hell. Sisters can't resist that worldly ride. They go marry a cat in the world, and they like be hell, even though they in the truth, right? And you know what I said? They don't even want to call me. I know, Cap, man. Says, what did I tell you? I know. And he put a Christmas tree up, even though I don't. But sis, you knew that was going to happen. Yeah, he went and bought my daughter a birthday cake, even though I don't. Well, you knew that was going to happen. Then we told you. You couldn't sit. You would get that tail was just that on fire. Tail. A lot of these sisters come here, tail sizzling. You ever see them eggs when you throw them in a frying pan? Tail sizzling for a brother in here. You understand? They can't wait 6 months. You see what I'm saying? So because that tail sizzling, they go get a cat in the world, end up in hell, end up calling for counsel, and eventually what ends up happening, they end up getting pulled out of the church. Right. What I'm telling you is happening. There's been sisters did not follow the counsel, went and married cats in the world, and now they fully in the world. But
Mhm.
once again, Satan is never going to stop. Somebody give me that precept with Lord. He goes through the earth seeking whom he can devour. Satan is never going to stop trying to pull you back into the world. Never. You right? So since we know that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord have risen up wise men who want to give you counsel to be able for you to not be pulled back into the world. That's why I was telling y'all even about these slaves. Everybody working in slavery, that's fine and dandy. Never let a slavery be an excuse for why you not doing the work of the Lord.
That's right.
And I pray you understand why. Because I just seen brothers who can't come to class because they working in slavery, can't come to camp because they working in slavery, and before you know it, you ain't seen them in a year, 2 years, 3, 4. Before you know it, they just not even in the truth no more because that slavery is their life. You see what I'm saying? Me, nah, I ain't doing that. The truth is my life.
That's right.
Everybody, and I pray you understand. Everybody understand? All right, where we at with it? You got it?
Down, man, be illuminated.
Hold on. So hold where you at, around. Read what you got. Read what you got. Because I want.
I got 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8.
Read that. Hold on. Let me get that. Damn. Let me get that with you. Where you at?
1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8.
That's just like, Commander Jenny just asked a question too, sis. That's just like when Commander Jenny YAHANNA came out and people wanted to know about the COVID-19. He said, this is something you should think about doing, but you should talk to your doctor about it. So now if you sit there and don't go get the COVID-19, the vaccination, and you sit there and die from the COVID-19 while you in the truth, whose fault is that? Yours, because you should have obeyed the counsel. Now, once again, a lot of people, there's people that went and the doctor told them, you should not take this. Even though me and Ryan was talking about this the other day, it's vitamins and things that people supposed to take to your body. Everybody ain't supposed to overload on vitamins. It's certain things that you think would help you that you ain't supposed to be taking. Now, the only person who knows what's you supposed to be going in and out of your body is the physician who spent 16 years studying medicine. They know more than you. But you got these stupid like Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is an idiot. Okay? What he do? This cat he won't take the COVID-19, he won't take the vaccination. So now he basically missing on, and it really ain't even about the money. But he ain't playing in the NBA, missing out on $17 million because he won't take a vaccination. He is does anybody want to know what you want to know my opinion on Kyrie Irving? He is an idiot. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna finish that for you.
Yeah. Some people born idiots, man. I don't know what to tell you. Where we at?
It's 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8.
Read what you got, brother.
If I could, before you done.
Go ahead, brother.
He think he doing a revolution.
Yeah, he think he you got a lot of people that just overly smart. They think they are, but really they just overly dumb. Yeah, I ain't taking it because you know what? They all out to kill us. Your slave master don't want to kill each and every last one of you. Then if he kill each and every one of you, what won't he have?
Right.
Slaves. He does want to keep your population to a minimum because if it ever be a war, he want to not have to fight 100 million niggas and Hispanics. So he going to keep your numbers down. And he found a way to do it. Abortion. Yeah, and the white and this devil's so clever. He know that you're not keeping your laws, statutes, and amendments. He know that your God. You think that the white people in the White House and all these guys, you don't think they know who you are and what your laws and customs is, and know that your God is against you. They know your God is against you, and they do things to make sure that your God do not be with you. Because as long as they can get you to disobey their God, they know they're gonna always rule over you. They know this. Read,
Khan. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8.
Go ahead, brother.
Be sober.
Do what?
Be sober.
What is it to be sober? Go ahead.
It means to be clear-minded.
Be clear-minded, be clear-headed, man. Have a clear mind. And listen, when you come into the truth, this is you become clear-minded and you able to think now. You ain't getting high no more. So that's number one. Why a lot of people be so damn stupid. You didn't smoke so damn weed. Smoking weed makes you dumb,
Right.
dummy. That's why you can't think. You just about as stupid as could be. You can't make the right decision to save your life because you high all the damn time off a damn plant that's supposed to be used for medicine, dumbass. And I know you don't like me talking to you like that too damn bad.
Right.
I'm pissed off, man. Scripture say oppression make of a wise man mad.
That's right.
You want to know why niggas in the UPK look so rough and why we mad and why we kill you on the drop of a dime if you think we Christians out there? Because we got the right to be. We mad. I'm mad in the MF. I got to stop cussing. Where the thing is? Please watch your mouth. Y'all got to put this. So when I come, I got to, this probably the general texting me right now. Stop cussing.
You might need to put it up here like
Something.
What they call them things? A prompter.
The prompter. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying, Carl. Bear with me, brother. Go ahead. I'm still a work in progress of my damn self. Go ahead. Where we at? Read that. Go ahead, bro.
Be sober.
Do what?
Be sober.
Uh-huh.
Be vigilant.
Uh-huh.
Because your adversary.
Your what?
Your adversary.
What is an adversary? An opponent. The people that's ruling over you with these blue eyes and blonde hair, they are your adversary. They are your opponent. You think they not. You actually think that when doing slavery, when they had the abolitionists, you really think that all the abolitionists just really wanted to free you. Oh, nigga, this was happening there. Nigga, black people. Man, come on, man. You got to do research, man. Mm-hmm. The abolitionists was fighting for you to come from the South and the Deep South so they can make you their slaves. I mean, because it was two things going on in the country, you know what I'm saying, around that time period. You had the South, which was agriculture, cotton, all these different things. The South was rich as hell. What did you have in the North? Factories. You understand? Industries. They needed people to come work here. They tried it with the European immigrants and seeing that they just didn't have the same zeal that you got. So the South was richer than the North, which is why you have abolitionists that say, what they doing in the South is wrong. You see what I'm saying? And you got niggas like Frederick Douglass, this old Uncle Tom nigga, and the rest of these, all them old Uncle Tom niggas talking about, yeah, you come up to the North, you gonna get free. And then you come up to the North, what's happening to you? Still getting hung, still getting burned, still getting shot, still getting discriminated against. Mm-hmm. The northern cities, to this day, are worse than the southern states. Go look and see all the cities that is always top 10 in the murder capital. Philadelphia, Chicago, New York City, Detroit. Detroit was named the worst city in America. Boston, all these different places that you fought. You talking about, what's the sister's name? They say we followed her to freedom. Harriet something. You fought Harriet, made us free. Where did she make you free at? Where? She didn't bring you, she brought you to another plantation. You thought she made you free. She brought you right to a plantation. And once again, the sister thought she was doing the right thing, but she wasn't. Go ahead.
You know, when she quoted a quote, I would have freed more if they just would have known they were slaves.
Yeah.
The crazy part about it is she didn't know she was a slave.
That's the point. She did it. And the white people, the white people gonna work with you, but they need them niggas to come up here. They need that labor. And so what happened? All the black people moved to these northern cities, New York, Chicago. What happened? Chicago, Mississippi was rich. Look it up. Mm-hmm. I ain't just no dumb nigga in here. I ain't high no more. I researched things. Right. Mississippi at one point was here. Chicago was here. What happened? Was all the niggas migrated from Mississippi to Chicago. Blue, Chicago now. Go to Mississippi, see how poor Mississippi is. Right. See how rich Chicago is now. The south side of Chicago got more niggas on the south side of Chicago than some states. You packed in one zone. Put the Hispanics, black and Hispanics on the west side, blacks, Hispanics on the south side, and this is how your city gets rich. from the slaves. New York City. I ain't got to tell you, all 12 tribes in New York. All of them. Everybody understand? So read on.
Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion.
As a what?
As a roaring lion.
Go ahead.
Walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Seeking whom what?
He may devour.
This is a two-part here, right? Two-part meaning Satan himself and the spiritual Satan is putting devices and doing things to you, talking to you to make sure you destroy yourself. Meanwhile, Satan the angel, the person he got working for him is the so-called white man. Though that's if you want to know who Satan military is, it's them devils sitting in the White House.
Right.
You still ain't figured out the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's right. You've been here for 400 years and you still questioning when you say that you sitting thinking hard. What are you thinking hard about? What are you talking about? Something wrong with you? These cops that's roll around in your neighborhoods, they the Klan. Right. Right. You think, you really think they got the Klan on the police force? Yes. That's why they shooting you. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't care for you. You got the who in the hell, and then your black politicians. You know what they say? Man, y'all, we need more police. We need more police. So what the white man sit there and listen to you? Okay. Yeah, give me 20,000 more Klan members. Klan members come work your cities. You see what I'm saying? Your leaders, that's why Commander YAHANNA tell you all the time, black leadership is the worst. You want to know what's the worst part of black people? It's the black leadership.
Right.
These black politicians and these black preachers who work hand in hand, and all they really want is a coin from the white man. $2. And they listen, they gonna turn that tail over for him every time. Tell you to vote. You see what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. I can't even believe it's, what is it, 2021? And black people, what are you standing in line for, man? You ever seen Homie the Clown? Remember he used to take that bag and the sock and beat people because you dumb? Yeah, y'all remember that?
Oh, God.
Any black and Hispanic that's standing in line thinking that you changing your condition by voting, you need Homie the Clown to come hit you with a sock across your damn head for being so stupid. Everybody understand? Go ahead.
I'll tell you who's been well protected, the type of leaders, the black leaders that have been very, very protected and moved to a corner where nobody can come and help the people that he doing wrong to. It's the tribal people on the reservations. Tribal leaders, man, are scumbags. Scumbags, man. These people on the damn reservation are dying out there. You know what I'm saying? And they good. We watched the whole demographics of what it looked like. The rich tribal area to where we had to go, the ghetto tribal area.
Yeah.
Total different.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Read on.
Verse 10. But the God of all grace.
So seeing that you got an adversary that's out here to destroy you. Satan knows you, man. He knows your strength and your weaknesses. He know a lot of you brothers, what's normally 80% of brothers' number one weakness. Yeah, y'all done?
Women, sir.
A woman. Give him a hand. So being that he knows Salakia. If she can't, you got to take her outside. Take out. Get the number, warrior. Get a number. Right. Where we at with it? Go ahead.
1 Peter chapter 5, verse 9. Who resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
That's the point. Like Satan, what I was getting to, Satan know you. He know, you know what I'm saying, that like the brother just said, that not 80% of us, your strength, your weakness is a woman. So what are you gonna do? Send a woman to destroy you. Send a woman to what? You want to know why so many brothers leave the truth? The number one reason is because they woman pull them out. see what I'm saying? It comes down to, there ain't nothing else. Mm-hmm. It comes down to either in the truth or my woman or the truth. Why we got to do all this? I can't eat strip no more. Your woman she gonna work you every day. Mm-hmm. Why we can't eat strip crab no more? Why? What? Why we can't do this? We can't pass out candy on Halloween. Damn, I gotta wear a dress. I gotta cover up this big tail. I want everybody to see my tail. I want to dress scrappy. You in a battle with this bitch every day about something, man. So eventually, if you weak, you just gonna say, man, fuck off. I ain't coming to class no more, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this I.S.U.P.K shit. This broad coming up against me every day. I'm just really just tired of this. Everybody understand? So if you don't see a brother come around, that is always the cause and the reason. Or your kids. You know what I'm saying? Baby mama, you can't, the kids, they don't want to live the life. If you let those things pull you out, you don't deserve a seat in Christ's kingdom. Right. Because Christ is handing out seats, medals, and crowns. And do you think I'm going to let some simple bitch pull me out the truth? She got her damn hair ain't even real. She got synthetic hair in her damn head. You think I'm gonna let something like that pull? And I ain't talking about all sisters, because all the sisters who get down for the Most High, those sisters are commendable. Get those sisters a hand. Right. Those are not the sisters that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a bitch who is wicked as hell. When I say bitch, the Lord call you a bitch in the Bible, so it's in the Bible. It's in there. We say that, they be like, what Bible you read? No, what one you read? You ain't read. You ain't read nothing in here. That's why you're so destroyed. Like all them Christian women you see go to church on Sunday, dressed up, all looking nice and all that. Man, deep down the side, they is monsters, man. They putting on that makeup and all that. You don't know. This is somebody, man, that really, if you took a cup of water and threw it on their damn face, they'd look like a damn, I don't know what. Give me something scary.
Mine, I don't know.
Oh, go ahead. A witch. That's a good one. This is a witch that's getting up here every Sunday, putting on that big hat, they dressing all nice. And it's just about as wicked could be. I'm telling you. I done lived in my own family members. Husband, baby, can you make me a sandwich? No, I ain't working off. You get up. I've been at work all like you. I ain't working. You get up now. Then when they go upside the head, then they set it all. Let me stop. They would go upside there. You want somebody to go upside your head, don't you? See, when I get in that mode, when I get ready to go upside somebody's head, you know what I do? I put my boots on, I get my phone, and I go sit in the car. Because I know who I was in the world. I don't want to be that. Don't turn it. You battle a woman here with your mouth. That's how you do that. Not with this. Because number one, you're going to jail and you're going to get kicked out of here. So you can't take that route. How you be the evil broad, serving the Lord. If she going to leave, look, go. You can go. I don't care. You keep everything. The house, take the kids with you. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. I'm going to be right here at 1 West. Right. Take some kids from me. Guess what? This thing down here is still working good. I ain't that old shit. I ain't nothing but 43 years old. This thing still working well. Okay, I ain't shooting no blanks down there. Y'all know I got damn near all the way up to 8 years old. I got a 1 year old, 2 year old, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing is working well. Okay, for you sisters out there that may want to
shameless plug. Shameless
you
plug.
may want a child. I can provide for you. I can provide it for you. I can do this for you. Let's work together. Go ahead.
Hey, back to what you were saying about the women that's in the church. You know, a lot of them is the ones that have been pressuring the 350,000 abortions.
That's true.
The majority of them is the ones who tell you can't do this. You got to get an abortion.
Big mama. They call them big mamas. How many of y'all know a big mama? Everybody. Hey, y'all know damn well y'all know a big mama. Some of you sisters been a big mama. Everybody come to you like you know it all, and you just the end all of everything. Meanwhile, you don't know nothing. Okay, You need counsel your damn self. They had the one sister on there. What was the sister's name? Was giving everybody advice. Had DMX on there crying.
Oh,
Shit.
man. I forgot
What was her name?
Ayanna. Oh my God. What?
Okay, I got to get on Ayanna's tail. Okay, I'm looking and examining it. I'm saying to myself, this sister here, she need counsel herself. And what happened? She ended up counseling the show because you know what she said in the article. She need counsel herself. But meanwhile, she sit on the show. And you tell you how you supposed to, man, sit down. Sit down. Come take a seat in here. Put on the head wrap, put on the dress. When the food gets served, get up there, serve that food. Don't get nobody else no more. That's what I would tell y'all. If I was her husband, you ain't telling nobody nothing. Sit down. Yeah. Okay? Go watch these. Let me stop. Where we at with it? Y'all, Deezy, what's up, man? He didn't went to Vegas on his y'all. Give him a hand. Houston. He done dipped on us on Vegas, now they're having a good time.
I heard Lil' Kim pulled him to the side.
Right, he was right in front of the stage. I said, look at y'all done in front of the stage.
Lil' Kim pulled him to the side. Lil' C's got mad and all that.
Yeah, man, that's how you get out on us. We see y'all down. It's all good, man.
He represented Chicago, though.
Yeah, he did. Most time. All right, let's get through these scriptures. All right, where we at?
Like I said, we still at 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10.
Okay, so we basically just established, what I'm saying, that our oppressor, is an adversary. Who in the hell says they're gonna join their adversary? That's why our leaders went wrong. Our leaders say, well, let's go and let's join the people that hate us. Right. You ever watch some of them old clips where you got black people marching to go to school with white people? Y'all ever seen them clips? And they getting beat. Then you had white, they call them monkey and everything. Monkey. There's one black girl. She walking to go to class. They spitting on her, pulling her hair. And why would you even put your child under that type of terrorism every day to go learn the same? You will learn this in a black school. I got to go sit, and you think that's progress? Like you black people, progress is an illusion for us. It's something that's not real. Okay, the Lord show you this every year that you think you done made progress in this place. It's an illusion for you. You got more men in prison than you did slavery. There's more niggas in chains right now than there was in slavery. But you didn't make progress, though. You did a good job. You see what I'm saying? Family structures during slavery was better than it is now.
Right.
When you was in chains, your family structure, was better intact now. Now you go in a black home, it'd be a shock. It used to be a shock to me when I would go over one of my friends' house and they would have a father in the house. You see what I'm saying? It'd be like, damn, what world is this? You see what I'm saying? Because normally all my friends were single mamas. Poor, struggling. You know what I'm saying? I used to get my clothes from the Salvation Army. I don't know about y'all. Warrior.
Like I said, when I was growing up, we had what you want Monday, you want Wednesday, what you want Thursday, you want Tuesday, you want Thursday. Yeah. Friday, you was able to wear a new outfit.
There you go.
Take the clothes with each other.
And you always knew when your friend, only time anybody would get a new coat and a new shoes and knew anything was when. Who knows? Boy. Yeah, that too. That too. But I'm talking about the mid. Go ahead.
Christmas.
No, not Christmas. Sometimes you get some Kawan.
Tax season.
Get Kawan a hand. I know. I always use little chocolate milk. Doug's mom used to take it. You know what I'm saying? Take about a half a hand of Vaseline. Cause I know I'm dark, so I used to go to school. Man, looking like I came out of oil. Mama slapped. Shut up. Look at your head. You look at that. Go ahead, sir.
I do my baby like that. His auntie asked him, was he sweating?
Lord have mercy. Man, what is with you sisters and Vaseline, man? Like I ain't put Vaseline since I've been in the truth, man. I divorced Vaseline, man. I like, man, I be looking at Vaseline like, man, all the hell you putting me through. Go ahead.
Might need to send them back to school with Vaseline, and the COVID might overlook them.
Yeah, but now Vaseline, though, it is a good thing to have. It helps you in the wintertime, you know, with the cold and all that. So this definitely is a good thing to have. You know what I'm saying? But you know, once again, these are lives that we come from. Man. You see what I'm saying? Read on now.
Kind.
Like,
Carl, you got a little friend back there. Go ahead, read on.
Kind. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
But the God of all grace, who had called us into his eternal glory.
Drop that. Let's drop that. Give me the rate. Now let's touch on the whole situation with Deontay Wilder. Okay, everybody's saying Deontay Wilder fight. Warrior lost his money on that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna tell you nothing. He ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, he lost. He lost his money. Go ahead.
He was down there at least about 15 seconds. He knocked him out.
Fury.
I mean, you know,
I heard that.
Knocked him out.
I heard that.
It shows a thing, but I mean,
they did. They counted off 15 seconds.
Yeah. Like literally, they
Tyson. You know, Tyson brought that up. Tyson said, he said, you know, I ain't talk. I can't impersonate it because Brian could probably do it. You know what I'm saying? But he said that's the same thing happened with Buster Douglas. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, you know, the brother lost. He put up a great fight. If I was him, I wouldn't quit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that he probably should have won, like a Warrior saying, he should keep going, right? But what we got to understand is that sports is not the race that we're supposed to be racing. That's not the competition that is going to take us above the people that's oppressing us. What's going to take us above the people that's oppressing us is the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? Give me what I need. It's in the New Testament. It says run the race. Put race in
marathon.
Yeah, marathon. I said a lot of brothers were so hurt when Dante got knocked out. But you had thought it was the end of the world. You would thought we was going back in slavery, man. I said, damn. I said, I guess we ain't going into the kingdom now because Deontay Wilder lost. Where we at? Kwan.
I got 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24.
Okay, let's get that. First Corinthians, right?
Come.
Chapter 9. 9 and 24. Hold on.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Go read 9 and 24. Let's get it.
1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24.
Go ahead.
Know ye not that they which run in the race run all?
What does that mean? Everybody's in the human race. Everybody's running. What are they running for? What is the point of getting into a race? A warrior. To win. I just keep it on a race. Just think of a marathon. All races on this earth, Chinese, Arab, East Indian, African, whatever you think. That's why it's called a human race. We are all in a competition to rule the planet Earth. Right now, the white man is winning. Our oppressor is winning. He's winning the race. He's at the top right now. And the other races, you know what I'm saying, they right behind him in the competition. But you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, where are you at in the race? Y'all done? You in last place. See what I'm saying? You in last place, and even you in last place, you've been in last place for so long that you say that you want to help the people who in first place. You want to help the people that's ahead of you. Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, they kicking dust in your face. They ain't worried about you. That's why all nations hate you. Nobody likes a loser. Everybody likes the popular kid in school, the good-looking kid. Nobody likes the ugly kid, the kid that's poor and down and out, ain't got nothing. Right. Nobody likes a loser. If you're a last place team, the sports announcers get up there and talk about you like a dog. They look at the Clippers. They just can't do it. You think people feel sorry for you because you in last place? It don't go like that. We are in a competition as a race of people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's what we are. Now you gotta have the right coach. If you're gonna be in a competition, you gotta have right leadership so you can win. Do you see a team why they fire their coaches so much? Because the coach is the one that's supposed to teach the guys how to win. We got a coach and Commander General Yohanna. Yeah, man. We got a leader in Christ. Christ is like a coach / player. You ever heard coach player coach? Like Bill Russell, that's what Christ is. We got a superstar on the team. All we got to do is pass him the ball, and he like Jordan. Ain't nothing you can do with it. See what I'm saying? But even though he's Jordan, everybody else got to participate in this competition. Right. Even though you got Jordan. Jordan couldn't win without what? Easy, that's true. Y'all done? Team. Even though Jordan and Pippen is the stars, you still need them role players, man. You still need your big. And when you play, if you ever been in sports, everybody is important. Even the guys that don't play are important. Why? Because they the one getting up off the bench, waving the towel, they're encouraging you, man. That means something in here. It means something to when you got people in. How you think the brothers in the UPK? Do you think we really would be on the street corners doing all this work without the support of our lovely sisters? Right. It's impossible. Everybody understand? Read it from the top.
1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24.
Go ahead, brother.
Know ye not that they which run in the race run all?
Read.
But one receiveth the prize.
But what?
But one receiveth the prize.
It's only going to be one champion. Ain't no two champions. Like they say, who remembers nobody remember the cat that finished in second place. Whether you lose in the first round, second round, third round, who in the hell cares? You lost. It can only be one champion. And the men in here, in the UPK, we are fighting to be the champions of black people, man. That's why we in here, man. I ain't sitting in here because I'm trying to be the champion of all people. I don't give a damn about no other people but my own. Right. If every Edomite, if every oppressor's child dropped dead today, when I woke up in the morning, do you think I would shed a tear? Hell no. Every African, Chinese, I wouldn't give a damn. Do you understand? To let one of my people die, I'm gonna shed a tear about that. Right. I'm gonna mourn about that. Everybody understand? Hold this what you got. Give me Jeremiah 21:8. I was 8:21.
8:21.
Yeah. For the hurt of my daughter, for the hurt of the daughter of my people and my hurt. That's what this whole Bible is about. You see what I'm saying? Read that, yo, old boy.
Jeremiah 8:21.
Jeremiah, the prophet of God. Read.
For the hurt of the daughter of my people.
For the what?
For the hurt of the daughter of my people.
Who is the daughter of my people? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women. You see what I'm saying? Read.
Am I hurt?
Am I what?
Am I hurt?
He ain't say for the hurt of the daughters of all people. He said for the hurt of the daughter of my people is he hurt. These cats in his Bible, they ain't give a damn about, Moses ain't give a damn about nobody but Israelites. Jesus Christ, Christ don't give a damn about nothing but Israel. If you are of another race, he don't even see you, man. That's why he told her when the Greek woman came to talk to him, he ignored her. And what do you, just same way we would, we ain't here for you. Right. Everybody understand? Read that again, award.
For the hurt of the daughter of my people.
For every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman that's been molested, raped as a young child, that's what I heard for. For the daughter of my people, that's what it's about. Why? Because they on my team. Here, you understand? When they lose, I lose. When they win, we win. Read.
Am I hurt?
Mm-hmm.
I am black.
I am what?
I am black.
And then he kicked it off and tell you, I am a black man. And it's heavy. Why? Because ain't nobody been through more hell than you on this earth. That's right. It's easy to talk about a black man, but until you wear a black man's shoe, you should keep your mouth closed. Shut your, that's how we say it in UPK. Shut your damn mouth. I love saying that, y'all know. Shut your damn mouth. Until you done walked in a black man's shoes and know what we have suffered in this hell. Read. Any more on that, warrior? Read.
Astonishment have taken hold on me.
Who?
Astonishment have taken hold on me.
Meaning he is in a hellified condition. Okay, you could drop it. Let's go back to the to Corinthians. I just want to bring that out. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24.
Go ahead.
Know ye not that they which run in the race run all, but one receives the prize.
But what?
But one receives the prize.
But only one received the prize. That's only one race that's going to rule the earth. Only one. Not all. Only one. And right now, our oppressor is running the earth. Read.
So run.
So what?
So run.
So what?
So run.
What does that mean? Get in the game. Okay? If you are so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, get in the game. Your people need you, man. You know that? The Haitian people at the border. The Brazilian people, 50,000 at the border. Who, for all we know, all the tribes could be at the border trying to get in this joint. For all we know, because the lands where they live at is pure hell. So the Lord, read that again.
So run.
So what?
So run.
And in the UPK, we run it. We run it in here. That's why we got class tonight. That's why we have camp every Saturday. That's why we have cookout. You think we just having a cookout to eat barbecue and drink beer? We can do that at any time. The whole point of it is for other brothers and sisters to come and see who we really are. And who are we really? The most loving people on the face of the planet Earth when it comes to our own people, man. Free food, free clothes, free everything. Everything free. Not even the knowledge that I could be charging for this, man. I can lead the truth, man, and go make $1 million with this knowledge I got. Everybody understand? Read.
So run, that ye may attain.
That ye what?
May attain.
That's what the Lord wants you to do. The Most High wants you to get in the competition so you could be the top race on the face of the earth. Everybody understand? Now, how do we run? How do we get in the competition? Who knows? Run.
I joined the I.S.U.P.K and learned how to follow the Most High with the law statutes.
Get it, brother. Get it right here. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. This is what you see taking place, and you just don't even know it. A warrior. Go ahead, brother.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
That's what time it is, man. Gather. It's time to come together, man. I know it sounds so cliche, but when you say black, when our leaders say come together, they don't really know how to tell you how to come together. It's cool to say, get up there and say, we got to come together. You know what I'm saying? But when you ask them, when the people ask these leaders questions, they don't know how to answer the question. That's like Hillary Clinton. She asked, I don't know if y'all remember, she asked those Black Lives Matter women, but what is it that you want? They couldn't even give her an answer. You understand? Because they don't know. All they know is what they've been taught from them homosexuals in the 60s. And them disgusting bastards in the 60s is equality. We want to be equal. There is no equal. We just read. What did we just read in the Bible? Everybody's in a race, in a competition. What do you talk? Who the hell say, yeah, I want to play in this game so we could end up with the same score? Nobody wins the game. I don't get in the competition for that. What is even the point? You understand? Read.
Gather yourselves together.
The Lord say, we gather together. You better do it. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is what time it is in the earth. You bet to do it. How do you gather yourself together? By coming back and taking back your culture. Take all our money and resources, build schools, and not celebrate Christmas. That's how you do it. You ask the UPK how you gather together, we're going to give you an answer. We ain't going to sit there and be mumbling up and can't tell you. I'm going to tell you. Stop being homosexuals. That's how you do it. Stop sleeping with white women. Brothers can't do that. That pork and white women, it's just too hard for you. That pork just tastes that good, and them white girls, I guess they just that fine. Huh? And then you don't even get the fine white girl. You don't get Kelly. You go get some trailer park trash weigh 400 pounds. So
Have you seen a black guy on TikTok with the old wrinkled white lady he's married to? Can I send it to you?
Yeah, you can send it to me. You see what I'm saying? You don't even go get a pretty. You go get the most nastiest, big stank. You know, can't cook. This is who you go get, and you get just you niggas be just about as happy as I don't know what. She got you walking in the crib. She don't even clean the damn house. Crib stank, and she feeding you pork bacon on top of that. You niggas in hell. How you gonna be married to a white girl? That you eat and she got you eat bacon. Read on.
Yay! Gather together.
Do what?
Gather together.
That's the order. That's the order. You know what I'm saying? And we doing it in here. And the UPK, we are obeying. You better know it. We are obeying this order. We are gathering together all the resources that we got, all our time. Every day. Sometimes I know you feel as though you at the school every day or every other day. You see what I'm saying? Why I laugh like that? Because it hit home. Yeah, some of us is here every day. Class Wednesday. Some of you got class Monday, Tuesday, camp Saturday, council Saturday, council Friday. I mean, you just this has become your life. So we doing what the Lord prescribed in here because we understand that we are in a competition. You everybody understand? Read.
Oh, nation, not desired.
You're not desired. You sitting. What's the point of going to the white man schools and learning about Christopher Columbus? His so-called show you how much of a devil our oppressor is. They know how many Hispanic and black people this cat murdered and Native American Indians murdered. Yet they still got a day for him. That's a smack in the. You want a smack in the face? That's a smack in the face. They know he didn't discover America. They know that him and his men, when they came, here's three things they did: murder, rape, pillage, stole everything. You understand? So much gold was coming back on them damn ships. A lot of the ships they had sunk right in the ground. Too much gold on there. They was taking off these islands. See what I'm saying? But yet they telling you Columbus Day. They telling you, oh, you need to learn about all of these great white people. For what? Your children don't need to learn for what they gonna get up out of that? But you gonna give your child a white mind until they learn that they ain't white, they black. One day your child gonna wake up and say, all these people I'm learning about it, I ain't one of them. Everybody understand? Read on.
Before the decree.
Any ice in the argument?
Before the decree bring forth.
Need a cup of ice. Before what?
The decree bring forth.
Before the Lord get ready to destroy this place. Let's go back to Corinthians now.
First Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 24.
Go ahead, brother. You should be at we're reading 24 again. You should be at the other scripture, not 25.
Verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
What does that mean? What is the strive for mastery? What is mastery? You ever done?
To perfect something.
To perfect something. So read it from the top again.
And every man.
And every what?
And every man.
Go ahead.
That striveth for the mastery.
That striving for what?
For the mastery.
That's like a cat. He want to be great in basketball. So what did he do? He got to work on his craft. You want to be, you know what I'm saying, ahead of these other nations. You're gonna have to work at it. You gonna have to work for it. The Lord ain't gonna just hand it over to you. You gotta work for it. So if you striving to be perfect, read.
And every man that striving for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Is what?
Is temperate in all things.
What is to be temperate in all things? What is it? Go ahead, brother.
It means like to have restraint.
Yeah, knowing when and have restraint, patience. You just meaning, even though you're in a competition, you can't just be out there like a wild man, like the Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing it. All he got is that right. He just coming over to that because that's what he used to. He used to just knocking cats out, just on pure, just swinging. until you run across somebody that can box. Now you just can't overpower a person that's skilled. Now you got to use skill. Let that fight be a lesson. You ain't gonna beat your oppressor by just trying to overpower the black man, Hispanic, Native Indian man. You're the strongest man on the earth. You're great boxers and strong and powerful, but yet that's another people still ruling over top of you. All the biggest, strongest cats and toughest cats in the world that'll knock your teeth clean down your throat. You know where they at? With a hot cot right now, sitting in the cell. Some little white Barney Fife is the cat that's closing their cell every day and night. But you see what I'm saying? So that should tell you something. In order to beat our oppressor, what must we be? Y'all done?
Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove.
Get a brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? Skilled. Because he using, this is what you don't understand. Your oppressor is using skill to keep you oppressed. So you got to use skill to not be oppressed. And that skill to not be oppressed is your culture, your law, statutes, and commandments. You gotta work that to perfection. And what does that mean? Coming together, loving your own, teaching your own. You see what I'm saying? Why? These things is gonna help you fight against the cat who's in competition with you. But this is our problem. We trying to be like the oppressor. I had to tell my daughter today before I left out the house, you should stop lying. She said, what? Because you're not a good liar. You should stop doing things that you ain't supposed to do in this house. She looking at me, what? Because she got your sister tells on you every time. So you're not even a good criminal. So you should stop it. Like black people, man, it's too many. Yeah, with so many of us locked up. Why? Because you're not a criminal. You're not a criminal, man. The white man is a natural criminal. He's good at what he do. He's a good murder. He gets away with murder. He gets with white people right now, rich as cream off selling drugs, and they never going to jail. You go to jail for selling drugs. You go to jail for murder. You're not a good criminal. So seeing that black people get locked up for every guy, a lot of niggas, 50% of the niggas locked up right now is for crimes that they didn't do. So you ain't even got to be none of that. You still go to jail. You still ain't woke up yet. You're not a good criminal, man. So you should stop with, it's another way for you. What's that way? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. That is the way for you. You sit here and listen to these religious leaders tell you they look good. They got churches in schools bigger than us. They got a mosque over there on what is it, 70, where is that? 76 and what? 73rd and Stone. They got a big mosque over there. Do you think the knowledge they got in that mosque compared to the knowledge you learning in this room? No, it ain't. But it looked, Farrakhan looked good and strong and all powerful, and they standing there like they military. Meanwhile, that shit is some garbage. I tell them niggas to their face that shit garbage. And you know I have. You know I have. We was at the book fair, them niggas was standing right over there in them suits, bow ties, everything. I spoke loud. They didn't want no smoke. None. I told the nigga on the corner, that shit is garbage in his face when he sat right next to me. Did I know who was there? I told that it's garbage. That's why they don't niggas want to give you niggas the key. Y'all wonder why the Moors don't want to give you the key? That's the reason why. You understand? But let me go ask for the. I bet you, man, give me this key. We going to get it so and so. I bet you they showed me that type of respect. Y'all going over there. Yeah, when we get your key, man, give me this. We'll be back. That's why I'm telling them. Do I have to go get the key? That's where we at, man. Where we at?
See if it's a precept to what you bring.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. Got it, Aki?
Go ahead, brother. Read that.
Come. First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men
who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen.
Right. You got wicked men that tell you to join the team. That means you got your own team and your coach say, you know what, we losing so much. Let's go join the other team. Let's go join the Lakers. We the Chicago Bulls, we lose every year. Let's go join the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's forget about our team. So guess what? Now you ain't got no team. Now of course you're gonna lose. But you ain't taking that jersey off your back, are you? Martin Luther King was a damn fool. Yo, your parents got 3 pictures your parents got up on the wall. John Kennedy was a racist. Okay. White Jesus, racist. Okay. Martin Luther King, racist against his own damn people. Who? Barack Obama. Oh my God. You know, I ain't even got to. You come on, man. Barack Obama, man, please, man. Barack Obama getting high, living a good life right now, man. You see somewhere rolling a joint. You think he worried about you niggas, man? You niggas sitting there crying at the inauguration. How many of y'all was crying? Y'all know I asked y'all every year. Ryan was crying. I was too. I told you, following my woman. She's sitting on the crowd. So I'm looking at her and shit. Now all of a sudden I didn't got sad. I'm sitting over there, got big crocodile tears coming out my eyes because this heathen got elected. I'm thinking this. Then you looking on TV, the people at Grand Park, they crying, showing Oprah. She, you know, I said, well, I thought it was Christ. You know, I say it's over. Then he got right in there 8 years, and then absolutely, what did he do for you niggas? Nothing. He ain't come out and tell you he was gonna do nothing for you. At least file his petitions, lie. Yeah, we're gonna do this for black people. He ain't even do that. He did the exact opposite. And what black people tell you, just wait, just wait, just wait. Just wait. He did 4 years. That's what it's coming. He just can't, man. He just can't get in there right off the bat. Please. 4 years came, went nothing. Another 4 years came, went nothing. You need to still talk about just wait. You know, he out, he gonna do something. You go ahead, y'all done.
So heavy about what you bringing out. I don't want. They tried to say, you know what I'm saying, oh, the president only got so much power.
Yeah.
As soon as Donald Trump got up in there.
Oh yeah, you say you seen how much power he had. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Read on now. Let's go. Was that it? Go ahead, bro.
Salaki. And make a covenant with the heathens that are round about us.
Yeah, that's a bad coach there. You know what I'm saying? A coach that tell you, let's join the people we're in competition with, that's a bad coach. Read.
For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Hey, that's read on.
So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people.
Oh yeah, let me get a water. Let me get another. Any ginger ale?
Then certain of the people were so forward.
Let me tell y'all service was not good today. Like, see, I'm asking for these things, and they should already be up here. You understand? I know you just back, y'all. Give him another hand. He back. I don't give a damn. You back now. It's over. You back now. Shit, get on your goddamn post, nigga. Yeah. All right, let's go.
That they went to the king, who gave them the license to do after the ordinance of the heathen.
You drop that, drop it down. Let's go back to the scripture. Award.
Just bring out, we'll take what you're bringing out. Look at the Negro League. When we had it, they decided they wanted to join the major leagues, and there ain't no more Negro leagues. You know, so it's showing.
There you go.
Join it, just wipe out everything that we had.
Real talk. Then you go in their league and become a record breaker in their league. You know what I'm saying? Get their league rich when you had your own. This is how stupid we are. You think that these white people and these other races wouldn't come into the Negro League to watch games? That's why they had to get rid of the Negro League, because everybody know that you number one in the arena. Even if you mad Wilder lost, man, do you think Fury is a great all-time champion boxer? Are you insane? Who's the greatest boxers of all time? All of them is niggas. Every last one. And some niggas that grew up eating oatmeal and raisins. Go ahead.
The way what's the dude's name? Tyson Fury. He fight like a goofy.
Man, come on, man.
I'm talking about I be like, yo, what the hell is going on? It gotta be staged.
What?
I mean, but just to point out, you know, a lot of people don't really know him because Louis Ortiz, he would never beat Louis Ortiz. But when he Cuban, he won our Cuban brother.
Is that the one that beat the European cat over there? The heavyweight?
I'm not sure. No, you talking about Anthony Joshua?
Yeah. What was the Isupk brother that knocked him out?
You talking about Andy Ruiz?
Eddie Ruiz.
Right.
Nigga was overweight and it looked like he just came eating 10 tacos with a woman on.
Did him dirty too.
That Deontay Wilder fight, but he's not boxing Deontay Wilder too. So
Yeah, but he
fight Louis Ortiz.
That's what I'm saying. Even if you want to even bring it to, I mean, come on, man. Muhammad Ali, Tyson, all the greatest boxers is black. I mean, come on, that's it. Tyson, Wilder, he lost. It's over. He gave a valiant effort. He don't have to win every time. This is how we win right here. The hell with the sports arena. We done dominated the sports arena already. What have it got us? All your record breakers in every sport is black. Home runs. Who the all-time leaders in home runs? Black. You can look at the first top 5 cats in home run. They came out with Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth so great. Babe Ruth did. Then who broke the record first? Go ahead. Hank Aaron broke his record. Then Barry Bonds. Do you think that this guy was better than cats like Ken? You ever seen Ken Griffey Jr.? These brothers were so bad when they hit a baseball, they walk to the first base. Barry Bonds, he the only cat I ever seen. He smack and he just walked. Yeah. Ken Griffey used to do the same thing. They smack. They hit it with style and class. White boy, they hit it. They running a little bit. Then they once the see it's gone. Then a brother smack, drop that bat and walk like he walking to his Cadillac. Go ahead.
Like so heavy. You bring it out is I don't know if Raul Mondes, if he was a Heathen, I think he was a Dominican.
Mm-hmm.
He threw a run out at first
These
base.
all blacks and Hispanics. Go ahead.
Raul Mondes, remember him? He played for the Dodgers. He threw out a run up at first base.
Yeah.
Get a base hit. He threw him out at first base.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we have. Well, let's just finish this on up.
So I got one. You want us to go back to 1 Corinthians?
Yeah, go back to 1 Corinthians.
They just put him up there. He ain't even supposed to be there. Supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They just put him up there.
I'm gonna tell you, ain't wasn't nobody messing with Ken Griffey. That boy, that was something different. He Ken Griffey, look, he'd take a home run away from you. You think your ball going over, that nigga jump 10 feet in the air. Nope.
Got it.
You be looking like that. Well, I thought that was gone. Well, yeah, let's finish up.
1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 25.
No.
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Yep.
Now they do it to attain a corruptible crown.
Let's go on into something else, man. We're going to end it right here. With that, I'm going to pass the class over. Who's the guard? Officer Kayas. Give him. Man.
It's the I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister record each other.
I don't be knowing what you brothers be thinking, man, about that 6-month rule. Y'all go talk to a sister, and you be in the school, the sister in the school, and y'all think that y'all gonna go get married and be before the nation, and they've never got permission. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you thinking? Then you go and have sex with the broad. Do you think everybody gonna say, oh, you're gonna say, oh, they good to go? What are you thinking? You're going to, once again, what did I just tell you? You're not a good criminal, man. Like, you go into these sisters' inbox, hollering at them, and the first thing they doing is calling Cap so-and-so's in my inbox. Perhaps it's the same offender.
After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission to head to marry. Taj is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, 3 verses 8 through 10. I.S.U.P.K means 10th in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or to the teacher. We also have a priest fund, which is a free will offering for the priest. Not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Outcome and holy convocations. We got the Feast of Dedications, the dedication SHALAM, aka the Feast of Hanukkah, November 28th at sundown here at the Chicago school. If any brother want to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, or war scarf. And then we're going to do a courtesy salute to the teacher. And Madra, me stand, brothers. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yasmata, sorry, turn face sisters. Says Imam, me stand. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak,
Yahweh Shema,
Hold on, get a sister hand. She got it right now.